Welcome to Aran Island Cassettes, here on FreshFM. Our guest is about to be cast away to the Aran Islands. As they hurry to pack a suitcase, they may choose 5 pieces of music. 5 pieces that in some way soundtrack their lives. Music that may shed light on who they are, where they've been and what they've come through. Let's hear their story and their music.
All aboard!
All ahead, full!
All ahead, full!
Come on, lads, step lively!
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Brian, you're very welcome.
Do you Eve, lads? Come social.
Táimid go maith.
Thanks for having me on.
No problem at all.
I've had a fun last week delving into my the depths of Daniel O'Donnell and Ronan Keating's back
great.
catalogue to
Yeah, because we don't
give you a good time tonight.
We're in the black, in the dark. We're in the dark here. We don't know what's ahead of us. So
Well, you've given me a lot of trust anyway to.
you've free range.
I could come with the worst tunes ever. So
well, once you can back them up, you're the one that's bringing them to the Aran Islands. So I mean,
Sure.
it's on you.
That's the rest of your life.
So yes, so what we have now, we actually have a guest in the studio who has put together his Aran Island cassette. You're on your way on the boat. You're going to be there possibly indefinitely, and
Can I bring it on a vinyl player on a turntable?
you will be provided with the means to play these songs.
Cool.
We're not. They have to be cassettes, so you may have to bring a tape recorder
All
with
right,
you.
okay.
But
A Walkman.
you can bring a Walkman. Yeah, endless supply of batteries.
All right, get a blaster.
Whatever you're willing to back up. If you're annoying someone with your getting bastard, well, that's on you. So you're on
Cool.
the island. We were actually watching a few clips about the Aran Islands. Interesting place. Some good old archival stuff on their rabbit infestation. Did you ever hear about their rabbit infestation?
No.
Well, we start with that clip. I think that'll set the tone.
That's a good one.
I think that may set the tone if I have it here now. Can I play it? You boys, talk away.
A proud people, the people of Aran.
We've established the 3 islands.
Yes, we just about established that earlier. My Aran Ireland again.
Did you ever go there?
Aran Ireland?
Were you ever on Inishman or Inishmore?
No, actually. Achill is as close as
I've been on one of them on a family holiday way back in the day.
Cool spot.
And some fella gave us the family a trip around in a horse and cart and all that.
Very good.
I remember him saying that all of the walls, if you kind of add up all of the walls, that you can go to the moon and back or something like that with the distance. So
Right.
I think he was telling a couple of tall tales.
Oh,
but
good. I'm glad he was.
yeah,
This is a clip that we found. I'm not going to give it any context. I'm just going to play it.
I don't know. We might have hit him, but shooting them really isn't the answer. They're just too plentiful, and as you can see yourself, even with the machine gun, you still wouldn't clear the place of rabbits. You need something more drastic. Gas didn't work, guns don't work, dogs don't work. I don't know.
Sounds
that
like
reminds me of Pat Short and Father Ted with the I Shot JR.
Yes, yeah.
The shotgun shooting the crow. Was it crow or something?
It was, yeah.
He had that kind of energy about him, that fella.
Definitely, yeah.
It's like it's no good shooting them. And he goes back shooting them.
So that's what's ahead of you, and it sounds like a windy spot. But no, yeah, you've come into the studio. You're willing to back up the songs you've picked. Let's get the first one on and see what we have ahead of us. What are we putting on?
Cool. So the first tune is by Gomez. If you ever heard of Gomez, they're a band from England in the 90s.
Yes.
Called Get Miles. It's the first song on their first album.
Gomez. Righty. What's the name of the song again, sorry?
Get Miles.
Get Miles, here we are. Right.
Yeah.
This is Brian's first choice on Aran Island discs. He's joined Kieran and Patrick. We're going to figure out why he picked this one, but not for another 5 minutes.
silence, man, I don't get no peace. The waves upon my shore take me away, piece by piece. Gonna leave everything I know, gonna head out towards the sea. Jump off this island, gonna head out towards the sea. I love this city, man, but this city's killing me. Sitting here and all this noise, man, I don't get no peace. The cars below my street take me away, piece by piece. Gonna leave everything I know, gonna head out towards the sea. Gonna leave this city, man, gonna head out towards the sea. Yeah, miles away, yeah, miles away, yeah, miles away, yeah, miles. Grass, man, I don't get no weed. The sweat coming from my paws take me away, piece by piece. Gonna leave everything I know, gonna head to the galaxy. Gonna leave this planet, man, gonna head to the galaxy. Yeah, miles away, yeah, miles away, yeah, miles away, yeah. Miles away, yeah, miles away, yeah, miles away, yeah, miles away, yeah,
Get Miles. Gomez.
Brian's first choice.
Cool. Yeah,
I like
so, yeah, Gomez, they're a band from, I suppose, kind of showing my age with the kind of early teens, getting into that when it came out. And they're from Southport, which is someplace close to Liverpool, I think.
Correct.
And yeah, I think that came from an album in 1998, which was their first. And it was probably, I think it was nominated, I think it won the Mercury Prize that year. But there's another song on it which is pretty good called Whippin' Piccadilly, so I'd heard that.
Yes.
And I bought the album, I think, in Tower Records and Wicklow Street in Dublin, so based on that song, it was good.
So that would have been...
Purchase.
Would that have been a Was that far into your CD purchasing career?
Maybe like,
Was that
I don't know,
early?
10 CDs in or something. But like, that was when CDs were like £15
Yes.
or £16 you'd be saving for like 2 months. Your pocket money, £1 a week for like, cut the grass and get £4 and add it up over like two months. And so you kind of listen to it, that's the thing.
That's it.
You got Spotify, like you kind of fly through stuff. But if you buy something and you put your money in, you kind of...
You're stuck with it.
I'm listening to
whether
all
you
of
like
that.
it or not, like you kind of force yourself to. Anyway, it was easy to like.
So would there have been a priority list? Like obviously Gomez got to the top of that priority list by just being purchased, but would it have been fighting other CDs around that time, or was there?
I think what I would have been buying around then would have been Radiohead, Pearl Jam, that kind of stuff.
Right.
But I think that one is just one that I remember because I bought it kind of blind,
Oh, okay.
And then it's good. I've seen him live a good few times too, in Cork and Electric Picnic, and they're really good live.
Oh, cool.
I don't think they tour anymore.
Okay. So I don't want to ask you what your first CD was, just in case it pops up on this list.
No, you can ask me if you want.
So if that was number roughly 10 in the CD
I
collection.
think I bought The Bends by Radiohead, Morning Glory by Oasis,
Yeah.
Incesticide by Nirvana. I remember because I'd had the other Nirvana ones on tape and stuff. But
Yes.
so they were my first three that I can remember anyway.
And what was that? Was that peer group? Was that the radio? Was it where were you getting that kind of?
My cousin, one of my older cousins was Nirvana, grunge head,
Right.
Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, all that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
that sent me down that road.
That's the pipeline, the older cousin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have an older brother, so I had to have an older cousin.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Good to get that influence young. It can be funny what way it, but I suppose that was the music at the time
Yeah.
too for a lot of people, wasn't it?
For sure.
Yeah.
It's good music though.
Correct. Still
But,
holds up like.
Yeah, it does. Most of it. You played Pearl Jam, or talking about Pearl Jam recently, that you listened to their new album.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're playing in Auckland later on this month or in November. I'm going up to that.
Oh,
So that'd be
cool.
good.
Are they, who's supporting them?
Don't know. There's some band from Australia called Wolfmother that I saw supporting Pearl Jam like 20 years ago, but I don't think they will, but like maybe they might rekindle things. Glenn Hansard, he supported Eddie Vedder a couple of times. They're good mates.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. I've seen, again, Eddie Vedder playing in Cork, and Glenn Hansard played with him and supported him. So
Right.
What do you
They're
make
good
of their
mates.
new album?
I haven't given it, I've only listened to it once or twice, so I haven't given it a proper run through, but it seems pretty good compared to maybe one or two more recent ones. So, yeah.
I heard one of the songs getting played on the radio today, actually, from the new one. But I knew instantly it was new Pearl Jam, but I didn't really recognize the song. That's kind of how I described their new album. It's like,
Right.
it's nice, it's listenable, but like obviously compared to their earlier stuff, it's never going to match up.
We were talking about Smashing Pumpkins last week. You were talking about.
Did you?
They're more. No, I didn't. But a friend of mine texted me and said, "Do you know what Billy Corrigan is doing now? He's promoting wrestling."
He won't be making another album after that one.
So yeah, that's our choice number one.
Cool.
Iverhane, out of the way.
Iverhane.
What are we doing next?
The other one, next one, so Rory Gallagher. So we have to throw some Irish stuff in there.
Big fans of Rory Gallagher here on the show.
Cool. So it's going to be Taste, which is his first band or his band.
That's right.
And What's Going On.
Oh yeah, great
What
one.
it's called. So yeah,
That's a great tune.
bit of a rocker.
She's a short, sharp belter, like.
Yes, short and sweet.
It's got a good, really good intro.
Be
Good
shaking the cliffs on Aran Island.
Yeah. If they have the generator, all the lights in the other houses will be starting to dim a bit.
The rabbits will be running for cover. Getting picked off by your man.
Where's my machine gun?
It'd be a good ploy to get the rabbits out of their holes.
I'm trying to find this now so you can fill up that space chatting away. Oh, here we are. Taste, yeah. From On the Boards, is it? What's Going On?
What's Going On?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she comes in at 2 minutes 46. It's full tilt. No messing.
Sorry.
There we go.
That's the preview.
That's it. Here we are. You're listening to Kieran Patrick, and Brian has joined us. And he's sharing some songs he's going to be listening to for the rest of his life.
Going to go moshing.
What's going on? Can you correct my vision? Helping my decision. What's going on? You know what I'm needing. You won't find me kneeling. Should I be standing on a chair? My hands are waving in the air. You know as well as I do now, I'm going to get to you somehow. What's going on? Everyone acts crazy. Yes and no means maybe. What's going on? Can you correct my vision? Help my decision.
How's about that?
What's about that?
How's about that? Rory Gallagher. Tasty. Tasty. Yeah, that's what's going on. Your second choice. And I would have to say, one of my favourite Rory Gallagher songs.
Seemed to put you at ease.
Yeah, good song.
Like, what's he going to play next?
No,
and
good
it's
one.
like a kind of collective kind of few.
No, this is a safe space for music. We play all sorts of shit here, so that was a good choice, though. I will repeat that. I like that. I really enjoy anything Rory Gallagher, and that early stuff is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, everyone's very fond of Rory. First name basis, Rory.
Well, I suppose, am I right in saying you would have spent a lot of time in Cork?
You are.
So, I mean, when I heard Rory Gallagher, I thought, well, there's a Cork link there. I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Well, I'm a Waterford man.
Correct.
And my heart is in Waterford. I'll shout for them to hurling. But I spent long enough in Cork, yeah, to it's a special place, and the really good live music scene there. A lot of kind of good pub rock bands and kind of good scene, and they definitely play a lot of Rory Gallagher, Tin Lizzy, and yeah, it's like you often just walking down the street in Cork any night and you'll hear it blasting out of the pub. So I know they're proud of him. Also got to give Ballyshannon and Donegal a shout too, because they've got as much claim on him.
Yeah, fair is fair. Have you ever been to that festival?
I have.
You have you?
Been a few times. It is mad.
I'd say so.
Yeah, anything goes out on the streets, cans, etc.
Lots of music.
And the Gardaí turn a blind eye. Yeah, you can. It's good fun.
Yeah.
Like stages everywhere. It's called Rory Gallagher Festival.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It's like all the pubs, lots of like kind of vans or lorries with people playing at the back and buskers, and it's just Rory Fest. Yeah.
Deadly.
Good fun.
I'd love
to. A lot of bikers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of rocking going on.
A lot of rockers.
Yeah. A lot of rock going around.
A lot of rock going around, yeah. Yeah, I mean, what do you say about Cork even? Not mind Rory Gallagher, but the amount of bands. Cork seems to have its own treadmill of stuff that come out of Cork.
Like ever since the 90s, Frank and Walters, Micro Disney, all
Sultans
that
of Ping.
Sultans of Ping, who apparently Tom York from radio said that the Sultans of Ping frontman is the best frontman he'd ever seen.
Go away.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Praise from Caesar.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah, Cork is just, and even still, like there's still lots and lots of music.
Definitely not.
Mick Flannery, you've got all the genres even coming out of Cork.
Absolutely, really good live venues too. There's a pub called Collins, Coughlin, they say Collin in Cork. Yeah, really good venue for putting out all that music. Yeah.
So you would have spent some time touring the bars and the clubs, listening to music, all
For
sorts.
sure.
Yeah.
Another kind of early house called Charlie's, down on the not on the docks, but kind of used to be beside the old lobby bar, and but yeah, they play a lot of live music there too.
So it's got a good scene.
Really
Always
good.
had, I suppose, really, isn't it? Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, good choice. I back Rory Geller. Yeah, happy with that one. So yeah, you would have. So Waterford wouldn't have that kind of a, would it?
Well, there is maybe another night I can show you down the line. There's a band from Waterford called O Emperor who are based in Cork, and they've kind of had a few good albums maybe like 10 years ago. Again, I think they might have won that Choice Music Prize with one of their albums, but they've kind of disintegrated into lots of other different solo stuff and side projects, and that like still kind of going. And yeah, a lot of really good music in there. It's a band called Altered Hours from Cork. Someone called Elaine Malone. Loads of really good music.
Was Juniper in Cork? And Jape, were they all kind of?
I think Juniper, is that what Damien Rice used to be in Juniper?
It is.
That ended up being Bell.
Who am I thinking of? That other fella then, that Noonan fella.
Not Gary Noonan or Gary, I'm not sure.
Paul Noonan. You know Paul Noonan?
Not sure.
He's done a bit of solo stuff with that Houseplants, but he's in that other band. Oh, sure. Bell X1. What am I thinking?
Yeah. Bell 11.
Bell 11 is right, yeah. Right.
Damien Rice, sorry to interrupt. He's playing in Christchurch, I think. He's coming to New Zealand.
February.
Apparently.
February, yeah, I saw that. I was looking at because Kneecap are coming as well.
When are they coming?
Got tickets.
Did you?
March.
I tried
February, March.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, early March.
I went on there today now and you can't get the early ones.
Okay.
But the other ones are out tomorrow.
There might be some spares going, you never know.
Well, yeah, but they go on that general release anyway, don't they, tomorrow morning? So, tomorrow morning at 12 o'clock.
We all going.
It's payday tomorrow, so.
Well. So, yeah, they're playing in Wellington and Auckland. And, yeah, I saw that. Damien Rice is coming here. So, it's good when a few start coming at all. Because Kneecap hadn't that on their tour. They were in Australia, but they weren't coming here.
I'm surprised and delighted that they're coming.
Yeah. I think it'd be master. It'd be awful crack, like.
Definitely.
Yeah, good. What were you saying the venue was? Was it 600 or something?
I don't know.
I thought I read that
called
somewhere.
Meow.
That'll be class.
Something.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A 600-person venue.
Stone mad.
Yeah.
Absolutely stone mad.
No.
Right, where are we going next?
Cool. So I had 5 tunes to pick, and it's hard to kind of distill things into 5 songs. So I thought that if I picked a cover version if I picked a cover version of mix of genres, so I'm going to pick a song called "The Weight" by Aretha Franklin, which is a cover of the band. A nice soulful cover.
Yes, the band. There's a couple of good videos of Van with them on YouTube.
Doing a little dance.
That's right.
The
Caravan.
Last Waltz.
Does he do Caravan with them? Is that the last
I'm not
waltz?
sure what song, but it's the last waltz. Yeah,
That's the Martin Scorsese documentary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we're looking for the weight, and we're looking for the singer is
Aretha
Franklin. Here we go. Right, this is from an album called "This Girl's in Love with You." How about that, Brian?
Sounds good.
I pulled into Nazareth. I was feeling about a half past dead. I just need some place where I can lay my head. Hey, mister, can you tell me where a girl might find a bed? And he just grinned and shook my hand, and that was all he said. Take a look, Fanny. Take a look for free. Take a look, Fanny. And hey, yeah, put the weight on me. I picked up my bag. I went looking for a place to hide. can say. It's just like old Luke waiting on the judgment day. Well, Luke, my friend, what about Anna Lee? He said, do me a favor, stay and keep Anna Lee some company. Take a load of Fanny, take a load of free, take a load of Fanny. Yeah, put the weight on me. Catch me a cannonball, now take me on down the line. My back is sinking low, and I believe that it's about time to get in touch with Fanny. You know she's the one who's sitting me here with her guns for everyone. Yeah, take a load of Fanny, take a load for free.
Am I close enough to the microphone? Just give me a
You are, Brian.
cool.
That was The Wait. Aretha Franklin's version. A classic song. And we had
Classic cover of a classic song.
the Queen of Soul, who we had on recently, actually. Not an interview or anything, because she's dead. But we played her music. And, because, it was the Blues Brothers.
Oh yeah,
She sang and featured in that, yeah.
good soundtrack.
Very good. Very good, yeah, very good. Minnie the Moocher and RESPCT. So that was Aretha Franklin. And that was your third choice. And please enlighten us.
Cool. So as I said, that song covers a lot of bases. I really love the band and kind of 60s, 70s rock. I really like 70s kind of soul R&B stuff. And I think that that song was recorded, that album which you named, This Girl's in Love with You, I think. I'm pretty sure it was recorded in Muscle Shoals, which is a kind of famous studio,
yes.
kind of similar to the Wrecking Crew, with
Yes,
people kind
I've heard
of like session musicians,
Yes.
but I think it's in Alabama or somewhere down south. And they recorded a lot of real classic soul stuff. I think the Rolling Stones might have done an album or some stuff there at some stage. And also, another thing I really like about that song is Duane Allman, who's an amazing guitar player from Allman Brothers Band, who kind of people think they're a real jam rock band, which they are a little bit, but they're amazing musicians. And he died, like, I didn't know, in the early 70s in a motorbike accident. But he was only 23 or something, I think. But he was a session musician for Muscle Shoals in his early 20s, and he played guitar in that track.
Oh, right.
That was a lovely slide guitar at the start.
Yeah, very bluesy.
Hmm.
Yeah, cool. I've never heard that cover now. Everyone knows that song, but yeah, that's a good cover. And you've got someone like Aretha Franklin driving it, like it can't be too far off the mark, can it?
Definitely. Yeah, real good.
Yeah, so right, that, and you mentioned those Muscle Shows. Yeah, I watched a good bit about the Wrecking Crew, and they were on the next list to watch. They're that kind of story where you go, they're like the Funk Brothers or the boys we were on about. Just their hands and everything, like.
Yeah,
really cool.
Everywhere you look.
Cool time.
Again, I'm not 100% sure in that, but I'm pretty sure.
That's close enough for this show. You don't have to back anything 100%. You can back it 100%. It doesn't have to be 100% true.
Yeah,
plenty of leeway.
No fact checking.
No, it's community radio. They're just glad there's people talking into the microphone. They don't mind. Honest to God, it's great. The shite we've got away with saying, "You joking me?"
I'm allowed to curse, am I? Just in case it comes out.
Fuck no.
It has to be as Irish as can be, though.
All right, okay.
So we're good at that.
Disguised in the accent.
It flows.
Yeah.
You don't even hear the curse.
Cool.
Because we had a good chat about
Fuck is a Gaelic word anyway, isn't it?
It is.
Short for
FOC,
fuckle.
yeah. Fuckle, yeah. Cúpla fuckalilla, about the ruler, and old Joey Dalton from Idols.
Ain't fuckle, go fuckle.
And me not knowing no fuckle at all.
Fuck the ruler. So that was, there was that reminded me of something now, actually. What was I going to say? The bit of soul. No, it's gone.
It slipped right in with the earlier.
But where would you have made in the younger part was, you've got Gomez, you've got the bands that we were all listening to back then, Nirvana, you've all that kind of music, the grunge, that scene. Obviously, Oasis, the Britpop.
Yeah.
That was what was on the radios, that was what you were talking about in school. And then you obviously had the Cork influence, the blues. You're exposed to Rory Gallagher whether you like it or not. And now we're gone into a bit of Motown, bit of soul, bit of a blues mix. That was a mix, right? That was a good mix to show. Yeah. But when did you start? Like, was that your own journey through different pieces, or was there?
Not sure. I think I probably would have gone from maybe some Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, going back into blues artists, then maybe some jazz, Miles Davis, and then going into early 70s, soul that way. Also listen to a lot of hip hop music, but good hip hop. That would probably have a lot of old soul samples, old jazz samples, and then you kind of like go looking for the samples, and then you're like, there's some pretty good stuff here,
right? And
then just kind of deep diving into that. Yeah,
it's great fun.
And I play the piano and kind of jazzy soul. So I kind of like that kind of stuff on piano. So that would get me listening to a lot of that too.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's. I mean,
I can't play that well. Give it a go, but
at least it drives the curiosity, doesn't it? I suppose that's kind of the great thing about Spotify is that endless searching. But like you said, it's good to listen to an album too. Like. So it's kind of a bit of it's good to do both. I've gone back, started buying secondhand CDs. It's great. You just buy CDs that you wouldn't have listened to the whole. I'd listened 2 songs off that CD and never listened to any more because I didn't even know they existed. Then you go buy the CD and it's a good way of going back.
All the op shops.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Clear them out. And they're going to get expensive again. Records, they were dime a dozen 15 years ago, and now, so if you get a big massive CD collection,
I mean,
just maybe.
It's easy. Yeah, never sell it. It's easy. It's easy to pick them up, like.
Oh yeah.
And even to buy, like, thankfully, even to buy, you say, right, I'll buy that. I'll buy that new, and it's not mad. Like it was mad. 15 quid was a lot for a CD back when you had no money. But now if you had to spend, $30, but might get you 2 or 3 CDs, like,
Yeah, I buy stuff on Bandcamp. Like you buy, CDs of artists that you like, small artists, at least you know that they're getting most of the money. So it's kind of feel good factor.
Yeah, it's the way to do it too. Yeah, especially when you see how much money they get out of Spotify.
Say not the 0.006 of a cent or whatever.
Yeah, in a check. Yeah, so it is. Yeah, you're right.
I've even seen some bands doing like cassettes just for the, I don't know, for the crack, just as a kind of collector's item for them. So, yeah.
You'd be hard pressed to find something to actually play a cassette.
I bought a Saw Doctors, their first album, If That's Rock and Roll, About Me Old Job Back. I bought that on Trade Me on tape.
Wow.
But 4 things popped up when I typed in Saw Doctors, and that was the only thing that wasn't new. You've got the international sellers or whatever.
Yeah.
But someone up in Tauranga had a CD, a tape. So yeah, I haven't played it because I don't have a means to play it, but it's just nice to look at.
I don't think I even have the means to play a CD in my house.
That's what happens. You can have it in the car probably, have you?
Yes, I do. But I'd have to go outside for that.
There's always the risk with the car swallowing it then, like.
Yeah. They get scratched.
Yeah, but CDs, the good thing, like LPs are all, I know there's the whole ceremony and there's the minding them and cleaning them, and buying second-hand ones is always a bit risky. But that's the great thing about CDs, like. You can be firing a CD around the fucking room for the day and stick it on in the evening, it's fine, like.
You could have your dinner on it.
I really do robust.
60 of them rolling around in your car boot.
Yeah, exactly. Sand and gravel and schlitters and hurls. Yeah, they're brilliant. They really are. Even really shitty, scratchy ones they're fine. Like,
but then you go and listen to it on streaming, or you get the official version again. It sounds wrong because you're used to the skip in the song.
Yeah, don't know that one.
This must be the remix,
remastered, redubbed. Yeah, that's it. Right, Brian. Where are we off to next?
Cool. So I actually mentioned hip hop there, so it's a nice transition.
What's banging?
When I say
banging, can I? Sorry,
you're good.
Oh, I think it's the lead is hitting your arm, then I can hear it. Can you hear it?
Oh, just careful about touching the table or the mic sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, no.
We'll cut that out.
We cut out all this. Well, we fuck. Go on.
So, so a bit of transition material. Mentioned hip-hop. I said I like good hip-hop, kind of not poppy kind of stuff, but again, stuff that's got really good samples, jazz samples, soul samples. And also my partner Finn said to play some kind of modern music because it's like I'm playing all old school stuff. So a guy called Mac Miller, song called Dang, D-A-N-G ! And it's a collaboration with Anderson .Paak, who's another kind of soul singer, I guess. Yeah.
See, I was too
It's
busy.
a bit of a kind of party song. Yeah.
I was too busy pissing around there, putting on Dr. Dre in the background. So I'm going to have to.
We won't mention P Diddy.
No.
Yeah.
We were
We'll play this one first.
we were getting a few clips up on YouTube, and all the suggestions were all about P Diddy.
Yeah. All the algorithms were trying to drive
Somebody's been a bold boy.
something, trying to drive all those algorithms to get us to click on this, and we're trying to look for the Aran Islands and the rabbit infestation. Like,
It's funny, you had in your original playlist, you had the Police, Every Breath You Take,
Yeah.
Every Step You,
Oh,
whatever
yeah.
it is. But obviously, like the Diddy song for Biggie,
Mm.
that was playing today, and I was listening to work, and I was like, you just can't get away from it.
no, no.
No, him
Sorry,
and R.
you-
Kelly.
You're going to have to shout that again to me, Brian. Sorry, no.
Which bit? The whole lot of it?
The name of the song.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry. It's called Dang! Exclamation mark. Dang. D-A-N-G! Exclamation mark. By Mac Miller.
I reckon they'll have that there. Mac Miller Anderson.
Yeah.
Mac.
Yeah.
That's the fella.
Sinead.
The Divine Feminine.
Sinead Breacher Day.
Sinead Will.
Yeah, I think that's the album that's on.
Okay. So we're going to get that on. This is Iver 4. Iver Cahir.
Cool. Yeah. it's a
For
bit of a
Brian, who's joined us on
Saturday night song.
this is our first ever Aran Island Cassettes. He's up to 4 tapes now. The suitcase is almost full. So we'll get this on, and he can fill us in with the backstory after.
I can't keep on losing you over complications. Gone too soon. Wait, we was just hanging. I can't seem to hold on to. Dang, the people that know me best, the key that I won't forget. Too soon. I can't keep on losing you. I can't keep on losing you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. How many mistakes do it take till you leave? And I'm left with my hand and my face all red, and the face looking at you like,
Wait,
I know I ain't a saint if it ain't too late. Well,
can't keep on
I
losing
run away
you.
so fast, no, my heart like gold, but it break like glass. No, my shit get old and I act so young. Baby, you so cold, never had no son. You don't wanna grow up, yeah, the shit no fun. So when I get home, I'ma give you some, make you feel like wanna hit that drum. Yeah, the dick ain't free, I don't get no fucks. Yeah, it's complicated, got you frustrated. Get home late and you don't trust me, baby. You way too drunk, you don't know what I'm saying. You can drive my car, don't drive me crazy. Complicated, got you frustrated. Every single night I keep you waiting. You say you don't care, that's what you saying. We both know that's some bullshit. Okay, we be fighting, we be reuniting. Kiss me, touch me, tease me, me excited. Got a devil who is who, trying to get through to you because
I can't keep on losing you over complications. Gone too soon. Wait, we was just hanging. I can't seem to hold on to. Dang, the people that know me best, the key that I won't forget. Too soon. I can't keep on losing you.
keep losing you, can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you, can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you, can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you, can't keep losing you. Well, you can't go away, girl, I'ma need you. Play your games like they might take it to an Ivy League school. Won't get Hall of Fame dick from a minor league dude. I see pussy, other people need food. Only got a little time, man, I ain't tryna spend it. Arguing about who ain't giving who attention. Tarting up the engine, need to reboot. I see pussy, other people need food. And I use every bone in my body. Keep on holding on to your trust. I know you don't want nothing to do with me, but just one more time, let's make love. One more time, it ain't much. Fuck 'em all, let's be us. Summer soft sweetness. Car late drunk, you hang up. What a mess I made of, the sense I make none. It's complicated, keeping me up late. Can't concentrate, you're always on my brain. If it's love, then why the fuck you come with pain? I just think that's some bullshit. Okay, it seem inviting, trust me, she's a titan. This week she like 'em, next week they fighting. Need protection, all your dress is bulletproof. You safe with me, girl.
I can't keep on losing you losing you over complications. Gone too soon. Wait, we was just hanging. I can't seem to hold on to. Dang, the people that know me best, the key that I won't forget. Too soon, I can't keep on losing you.
Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you. Can't keep losing you.
Dang,
Wow.
Mac Miller.
That's one you listen to the end,
He's
especially if you haven't really been listening to it while it was on.
He's making the cup of tea at the end.
Talking shite about the insides of headshots bellies. Oh, well, there you go. So that was Dang, Mac Miller. Tell us more. Different phase.
Different phase. Yeah, maybe more recently, yeah. So, yeah, no, I'd heard about Mac Miller for years and just thought he's some white rapper dude. No interest, really. And then I came across a country or maybe folk singer called Rylan Baxter who did an EP of all Mac Miller cover songs after Mac Miller had died a couple of years ago. And there's just like nice instrumental stuff with bands, and you kind of give a completely different context to the songs, I guess, when you hear them, yeah, like sung by a country singer or, you know, and it's like, oh, I have to give this guy a listen. And then I listened to watched his YouTube video, the Tiny Desks thing with Mac Miller, like 20 minutes long, 3-4 songs, really beautiful, like strings. Yeah, and he seems like a real humble, kind of talented guy. So, yeah.
I'm leading to believe by what you just said that he's dead.
Yes, I think he died about maybe 4 years ago. Not don't quote me on that, but around that time, one of the casualties of the opiate crisis.
Really?
He bought some bad drugs from.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What? Probably what?
With fentanyl or something. I probably bought some what he thought was oxys, and it was fentanyl in it.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's rough, isn't it?
He was clean as well. It was a relapse.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a pity.
But no, he seems like a kind of pretty nice, talented guy, and kind of sad he's dead. But yeah, he's got a good bunch of albums that are worth checking out.
I'm going to do that. Yeah, that's the great thing. I mean, you can. It's great to hit upon something like that, kind of randomly, where you go, "Who's that?" or "What's this?"
And the guy singing in that song is called Anderson .Paak, and he's got like again kind of latter day kind of soul hip hop R&B, and he's pretty good too. I think there's a video of them doing that live on Jimmy Kimmel or one of those American shows. Is pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, the Tiny Desk stuff is good.
Really good.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is, yeah. Yeah, the Idols were on there, and have Fontaine's done it?
Cranberries, I've seen a Cranberries one.
Is there?
Yeah.
You told me you saw Fontaine's. Was that on Jules Holland or was it?
There was that as well, but I've watched a couple of them. And The Basement, you know that other one, The Basement?
Haven't seen that one.
It's kind of similar, only it's like being in it's not a studio, but it's just a black box, like.
All right, okay.
And they're just playing kind of all turned to each other, you know. There's no crowd, there's
Intimate.
cameras. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone else really there. It's just all blackened off, but it's cool as well. Yeah. The Idols do a really good one in that. They do a 20-minute set. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you played an Idol song a couple of weeks ago, introducing maybe the Fontaine's DC? Did you do like a show on them? But you opened up with Idols.
That's
this
right.
Tune is really good.
What was that again?
Was that Pop Pop Pop?
It was Pop Pop Pop. Yeah.
Good driving
belter,
beat.
absolute belter. They're so good. Like they're. I think the Fontaine's like I was saying to you, the Fontaines been listening to their albums as they came out, and then you hit upon the Idols, and you go, "There's 5 or 6 albums here I've never heard of. These are absolutely unbelievable, like unbelievable band." Yeah.
Did you say they're from Bristol?
Yeah.
Bristol.
Yeah. Man, they mix, and they like. I mean, not to compare, but they have those cool lyrics, and they make I suppose watching them again, I love watching it. I mean, listen to it is great, but when you find something like the Tiny Desks or the Black Box, and you're actually watching them playing there, as opposed to a gig where they're on stage. You know, these guys are just doing this like they're in a studio. It's fucking. I think it's mesmerising. Yeah, the drummer. That's the fella. We forgot to mention the drummer in Idols. He is class. That's all I'm going to say.
What's his name?
I'll just double check that now. I do well to get the lead singer's name wrong. I don't want to get the drummer's name wrong as well.
What is it?
Joe calling up the show.
Joe Dalton. Joe Talbot. Yeah, so track Iver a Cuig.
The last track.
Yeah. What are we going for?
Last track is another one of those getting a mix of everything in. So it's a cover of a Beatles song by another kind of soul R&B artist. So Wilson Pickett, who you may know, did that, like everyone who knows, like Irish people, you know, The Commitments,
yes,
Mustang Sally, all those. But it's Hey Jude by Wilson Pickett.
Okay.
And again, it's a good, lively version.
He was the dude that the boys were hoping would call in, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. And then he passes in the limo.
Joey the Lips set it up.
That's right. We have it here, and it's actually from an album called Hey Jude. So does he do a load of covers in that or what? No.
Maybe. They usually do throw a couple of covers in.
I don't recognise Save Me, Hey Jude, Back in Your Arms, Toehold. Toehold? Never heard that song before in my life. Funnily enough, Hey Jude is screaming ahead with 28 million off that. 28 million plays off this album. This is from 1969.
Got in there early.
Huh?
It's probably the same year that song was released, or a year after.
That's what they did, wasn't it? Someone releases it on a Monday and you would have it out by Friday. Like.
There's a good story, Jimi Hendrix playing not Day Tripper, playing Sgt. Pepper's like the day or the day after Sgt. Pepper's was released. Paul McCartney went to see Jimi Hendrix playing in London, and he like had a raucous version of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Oh yeah.
Kind of blew him away. Yeah.
How would it have been to be played?
Yeah. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah. Right, let's get Hey Jude on. See how we're fixed in for the last few bits inside in the suitcase. This is Kieran and Pat. Brian has gladly joined us. And this is episode Iverahane of Aran Island Cassettes on Fresh FM.
Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her in your heart. Then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. Anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulder. For you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making the world a little bit colder.
Hey Jude there, Wilson Pickett. Cool song. Lovely mix of the old electric guitar, which I wasn't expecting. And all Wilson with a bit of soul.
Yeah, it's a good blend.
Good choice, yeah, I like that. I haven't heard that before now. So yeah. But speaking of the Beatles, we're going to skip the book. We're going to go back to the book. We're going to go straight to the object you're bringing to the Aran Islands for the rest of your life.
So
Patrick is sitting here as happy as a pig in shite, holding this guitar. Lovely guitar. Tell us the story.
Cool. So you said bringing a toy.
Yep.
And this is probably one of my only toys. I wasn't going to bring a piano into the studio. So it's a guitar. It's an acoustic guitar that has a bit of a local story. And shout out to the guy who made it, Davy Stewart, who's a Scottish man, Christchurch refugee, married to a Christchurch woman living out in Richmond. But he makes a lot of instruments, bouzouki's and mandolins for people none other than Andy Irvine and Donegal from Planksty. So
you said
they've hybrid.
They've come out here.
They come out, play here, tour here, friendly with him.
Brilliant.
And buy his instruments. Yeah, so high esteem, held in high esteem.
Well, they're tasty men. We know what they're like on guitars
Absolutely.
and bouzouki's, yeah.
So I treated myself to, he made me a beautiful guitar. And just very quickly, the one unique thing about this guitar is that it's got a little bit of New Zealand Kauri, bog New Zealand Kauri, and bog Irish bog oak.
I won't ask you how you got the Irish bog oak in here.
Yeah. We will say nothing. The immigration will be knocking the door down.
Yeah, we don't want Math breaking down the door. That's a cool guitar. It's a very. I don't know anything about guitars. Only if one looks good, it looks good to me, and that looks nice. I love like you said, it's got the mixtures of the woods, and it's got a bit of. Am I right in saying a bit of powwow shell in there?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah,
and made by a man who knows how to make guitars.
For sure.
Nice thing to bring to the island. Keep the salt water off it.
And Pat's making it sound very sweet.
He is. Were you going to play a bit of? Did I hear small rumblings of a small little blackbird there a while ago? Did I?
You're going to hear me butcher blackbird.
Look it. You want to hear me play it after you?
Oh, the panic now. I feel like
no. Keep going. We'll keep talking. The book. What's the book?
And the book. So book is Kitchen Confidential. Anthony Bourdain. You know that chef from New York who kind of tell all about the catering industry in New York, kind of late 70s, 80s, 90s. The poor fella ended up addicted to the old junk in the 80s and a bit of a booze problem, but kind of working in high-end restaurants and telling all the stories of the kind of underbelly of New York, being a chef and all of the kind of people that he'd be hanging out with in that world. So
all the good stories.
Amazing writer, cool guy.
Very good.
And
well, fair play for coming in. We're pretty much at the end of the show. I'd like to thank Brian for coming in. Very kind, and that's
and just look at me.
Beautiful. I love that. That song is one of my favourite songs. It's class.
Yeah, I'll play it properly through one time on the show.
Yeah, no, that's a cool song. Good choice.
Thank you very much for having me, guys.
No problem at all. You're more than welcome to pop in again.
Thank you.
Good to
Hope
go through
I didn't talk too much.
Not at all. Good to go through. That's an hour. That's a good hour there of good tunes, good mix. I like the way you covered a few genres. We had a lovely bit of music in the background there. That's Patrick.
Beautiful
the man
guitar.
You may recognise the style from the marimba from last week. But that's the end of the show. We'll be back next week. Slán go fóill.
Slán live.
Slán O'Wallian.
Yeah.
You just heard an episode of Aran Island Cassettes with me, Kieran, on ToTM. If you enjoyed this and would like to listen to more episodes, they can be found on YouTube and on freshfm.co.nz. Thanks for listening. All the best. 2 out of 3 of our listeners are listening tonight, and according to Meatloaf himself, that ain't bad.